Hi, this is Shifu Aaron, Dragon Phoenix Kung Fu in Asheville, North Carolina. Today's question I've got is, why do Chinese martial artists move so slowly? This is one for all you Tai Chi people out there. And just everything's slow and soft. And, the people like, there's no way you can fight like that, okay? By the time you've managed to try to block something, you've been hit like 20 times. I remember seeing a parody video a good many years back where there's two Tai Chi fighters and one person throws a punch and it's going just so incredibly slow and the other guy just doesn't have time to get out of the way from it, and he just hits them and then spits out blood and so forth. I know Tai Chi kind of gets that rap. It's like this, it's the slow stuff. You can't fight with that. You don't fight with it slow. In combat, it actually moves very, very quickly. It moves slow for training purposes. I think a great metaphor for training martial arts is also learning a musical instrument. So let's say you're learning how to play the guitar and you're going to go straight to like some Beethoven that's like shredding all over the fretboard, right? No way. It's going to sound horrible. Your fingers are going to be tangled in knots. And so you start out with Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And it sounds horrible because like you can't get that tone with your fingers. You don't have the rhythm. And even though you're going like as slow as Christmas, it feels like it's so fast you can't think quick enough. Okay? So that's a lot with the martial arts. So we train slowly so that we can build the neural pathways and build the muscle memory to where our mind can be present throughout all of the movements. And so maybe I'm here, this Tai Chi movement here, and I'm going really slow. It's not necessarily just about going slow. It would be, okay, I'm not tensed in my body, I'm relaxed, I'm soft, I'm getting the tone correct. And then I can, in my mind, listen to all the things inside my body. Am I shifting correctly? Am I turning correctly? Have I got different muscles engaged? Is my posture correct? And so you're going through a checklist of thousands of different things, going very, very slowly. And the more you practice slowly, the more you're naturally going to speed up as these processes and these things on your checklist become automatic and become very natural. And so practice slowly thousands of times, and then you can move quickly with the same with the same dexterity, the same awareness, the same attention to detail as you can when you're moving slowly. So slow practice is designed to build technique for faster practice. Okay, so just like in music again, let's say you're playing, learning how to play a song, and let's say it's something fairly complex, and it's just you're having a hard time getting it. The secret, this is called the metronome game. So you set yourself to a metronome, you crank it way down so it's super slow, and you're able to play it super slow. Okay, once you got that, awesome. Crank up the metronome just a little bit more and see if you can get it there. And what you're going to find is there's going to be places where you make mistakes. Those are the places that you still need to practice, still need to work on. You haven't quite learned as well as you thought you did. And so you work on that, and then you get it, and you can play at that speed. Crank it up a little bit more, rinse and repeat until you got yourself playing at the speed that you want to be playing at. Same thing as we're practicing Kung Fu. You practice really slow, you get it down until you're happy with it. Of course, there's always more to learn. But then you got to dial up the speed a little bit. Because if you're always moving slow, you're not going to really build what you need, and it's not going to reveal to you where your deficiencies are at. So dial it up just a little bit, practice a little bit faster, and you're going to find these places where you start making mistakes. Your mind still has to actively think and be engaged to get through that specific part. That's where you need to work. Do that 1,000 more times until you can go through that fluidly, smoothly, staying relaxed, being able to perform to the best of your abilities. Then speed it up a little bit more. And eventually you're just flying, but it feels like you're going slow because you're able to stay calm and relaxed inside the mind and inside the body. Same thing as like when you're driving a car. Let's say you turn 15, you're learning how to drive, you're going like 20 miles an hour and you're like white knuckled on the steering wheel. Oh my gosh, everything's happened so fast. And then, give it a handful of years and you're flying down the highway at 80 miles an hour and it's no big deal and you're relaxed. Same thing. So both those metaphors kind of help out, and that's why we practice slow in Kung Fu. Kung Fu doesn't fight slow. Tai Chi doesn't fight slow. Everything moves very quickly at the correct speed and pace, timing matched with the opponent, but you got to move slow to get there. A lot of people want to go straight to moving fast. The slow way is the fast way. Practice slow, you'll develop speed more quickly. So hope that helps. You got any questions, comments, thoughts? Feel free to comment below, and I'm looking forward to answer and see what all you got to say.